Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today I come before you with no makeup and my hair already done, which is backwards, right? That's backwards for me. If you're Fritzy family though, you know why that is, because you saw the video before where I did my hair. For those people who haven't been around here for the last 6 years, here's what my journey with makeup was about. When I was younger, my grandmother would gift me, and my mom, she used to have beauty subscription boxes, and they would both gift me things that were not at the drugstore, if you know what I mean. So I kind of cut my teeth on Lancome and Elizabeth Arden. And Elizabeth Arden back in those days was actually my favorite makeup. A girl at the Arden counter one day really rubbed me the wrong way, and I crossed over to the Lancome counter and I never left. But the point is that several times in my youth, before I had kids, I got myself into a really big financial mess over makeup. There was no YouTube around to blame then. Okay, I did this all on my own. So once I started having kids, we just weren't in that income bracket, and I frankly didn't see the point. What's the point? And then after I went to school and became an x-ray tech, and I went to the hospital and I was working trauma and nights and stuff like that, I really didn't see the point. So in my late 20s and all the way up until 50, I didn't wear makeup except on special occasions. So when I tell you that I had one eyeshadow, one lipstick, that's what I had. And it all fit in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. While you're picturing that, picture Shy Guy now when he comes in here. Before we start, I also want to say that I didn't use brow pencil, and I didn't need to back then. The most I ever did, if I was going to do anything at all with my brows, was use a clear gel in them. It probably won't surprise you that 3 of the products I had were Lancome, because Lancome lasts forever. That's actually kind of scary. When you see some of this, you're going to be like, "You've had this all that time?" I know. Each of these things is at least 8 years old, maybe 10. I know, right? I don't understand why it's not bad yet. Lancome really knows how to make stuff last, huh? One of the products is not the actual product, but I'm not going to go to the store, and I don't even remember what it was. It was just like some kind of concealer. So here's where I would start out. I have this Lancome Dual Intensity, and I'm going to use this little Tati thing that I keep in here because the Lancome one bit the dust a long time ago, and it fits better in here than the La Mer one that I have. I put this all over my face. And, you know, it's a powder, but it's also a foundation. And you also have to take into account that I was tanning. This is what I did. I just took this Lancome Dual Intensity powder and went all over my face with it. So very easy. When you've been laying in tanning beds and you have a nice golden tan, you don't need to really do anything else. I don't think they even have this anymore. This is, look, at the bottom of it looks ancient even. It's called Sepia Chick. This is the shade that it is. And let's put it on. Now I would do this number and then blot most of it off. Why buy blush when you can use your lipstick? And this is what I would do. And I would just take it and come up here on my cheekbones. And then I would take my hand and do this number. And like I said, I didn't have sponges or brushes, so fingers is what we're using. And why would I buy a blush when I can just use my lipstick and it will always match? So yeah, that's what we do. War paint it on there and then blend it out with the fingers. This whole routine was less than 5 minutes. And I know you know that because you just watched me do a 5-minute get ready with me that had a lot more products than this. Heck yeah, I could do this and be out the door in no time flat. Next, I had one eyeshadow. It was this. And it's called Impress Metallic. Pretty sure they don't make this either. I always took my finger and just went right in here. That's what I did. Let me show you what it looks like. And the reason that I chose this is because my eyes were brown. Brown goes with everything. Because of how this is. I'm going to take my pinky and go around the outer edge of it, and this is literally what I would do. Start on my lid. And then I just smear it up. It was like all one color that I was still doing from the 80s. But it's got that gradient now. No precision here at all. Just smack it on there with your finger. The only tool I ever had and used was a Q-tip. I'll show you what I use that for in just a minute. You would think I'd use it for this. But no. I'm trying really hard not to do what I would do now with the blending. I would just take it all the way up and it would just fade out as it got to the top. Anyway, I didn't finish the story that as I climbed toward 50, I was looking less and less good like this. I had also stopped tanning because this spot appeared. Believe it or not, we're almost done. All right, now this is a stand-in product. This is the Mad Hippie concealer, and I've showed you guys this before. But I would only use a concealer if I needed to cover up a blemish and or the age spot that's on my face. So what I would do is I would just take a little bit, and here I thought that I was just really smart, right? I saw a makeup artist do this not that long ago and went, I was doing that a long time ago. I'm so smart. I would just take a Q-tip, because like I said, no brushes or anything, get it right on the end, and I would just come to the spot. Let's say it's right here. And I would just dab it on, just right there. Dab, dab, dab. And then I would take, after I got it all dabbed on there, I would dip this down in my powder and just right on that one spot. And it would hold for hours. I got a spot right here I'm really going to cover up. This is not a 10 magnification mirror, so I'm liable to, when I get done and look in the actual mirror, be like, what happened? And maybe right there. But the point is that I was using a Q-tip to pinpoint, and then using a Q-tip to get that amount of powder, just that area, confined it to just that area. And it always looked pretty good from the time I probably got out of high school until forever. And so obviously I still use it. Great Lash by Maybelline. And this would be one of these situations where, because this didn't happen very often, I would have to go to the drugstore and repurchase this all the time. So I would wear it, and then, I don't know, 2 or 3 months would go by before I would actually wear makeup again. And very rarely did we go anywhere when you have 5 kids that you're trying to bring up, support, entertain, or whatever. You don't go out too much. And if you do, it's all the money is spent on the kids. Then I'd have to go get a new tube just because it was old. And what I would do is I would get really close to the inside of my eye and wiggle it so that it became eyeliner and mascara in one. And I was at a Mary Kay party once showing everyone, you don't need to buy eyeliner, just use your mascara. You don't need to buy blush, just use your lipstick. And the Mary Kay lady's like, I'm going to come in really close and bring it up. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not, but what I'm doing is actually tight lining with mascara. I am hitting the inside and getting the mascara in the tight line, as well as pulling through my lashes. I'm sure a lot of you ladies probably have done the same thing over the years. So that's how I would do the upper lashes and tight line. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom to get my eyeliner I didn't try to make my lashes look really huge back then either. I mean, they weren't. It didn't matter how much mascara I put on, that wasn't changing. Today I have a lash serum that I use, and I try really hard to get my lashes to look really long and big. And it's such an involved process these days. It might involve a primer and 2 different kinds of mascara. It's still a really great mascara. That's why they call it Great Lash. And that's why it's been around for all these years, is because it's still a great mascara. It has everything you could want. The formula is really good. The brush, look at the brush. How can you not get long separated lashes with this kind of a brush? I'm always trying something new because I'm always afraid I'm missing out. All right, so I'll go through here a couple of times, move down to the lower lashes while these dry. Now on the lower, we're not gonna do the waterline. Come down here and lay it down and then drag it. See, I'm dragging that on my skin. And what I'm doing is I'm making eyeliner. And that's what I was showing everybody at the Mary Kay party. Because I'm so smart, you know. I'm like, you don't need to buy eyeliner. Make your own with your mascara. Touch and wiggle. Pull out and you've got it. Now, you will have to take a Q-tip and go under here in a minute because you can't probably tell it, but I do have a little bit where I don't want it. And I never used to wear eyeliner in the waterline. I used Pond's Cold Cream to take it all off. And never even used to wash my face. I just left the Pond's on there and it felt so soft, and then I'd go to bed. Use the other side of my Q-tip and come in here and get this off. And then after I got it off, I would come up here and then just smear it. Then if I had too much smudging going on under there, I would take this and just come back up underneath my eyes. And this is why I ended up with Bare Minerals. I still liked that fast application, but I thought, oh my gosh, for some reason I'm looking really old. A lot of cake face. As I already said, I never wore brow pencil. There was no reason to. My brows actually came out to here. Every great once in a while I would pluck them, but you know, I just kind of let them be how they were. The only thing I ever did, if I just happened to pick it up while I was at the drugstore, was get some clear gel and put that through there to hold it. I look crazy without any eyebrows. But this would just know that this was not part of the routine, and I'm just going to do them the way I was showed to do them a long time ago if you were going to do it, and that's just come through your brow with a pencil. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now I am going to have to come in the front because I don't have those brows anymore, but it was just like a swipe. You just swipe through your brow. Just like that. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just swiping through my brow. And I'm having to do a little more in the front because I don't have any brows there. But, you know, basically you just take a brow pencil and you just go through your brow. There's no trying to draw hairs. None of that. And, you know, like I said, I probably shouldn't even do this because that wasn't something I did. But I look crazy without any eyebrows on. So the last real step for me, yes, I did. You know, I even pulled out all of the eyelashes on my right eye when I was 15. Yeah, I was working at Ponderosa and Shy Guy was coming in and I wanted to look extra cute. So I went and got my eyelash curler and I went in there and did this number and yanked them all out. See how that's stuck? Just let it come off. Just lightly blink and let it come off. I'm not condoning doing this at all. But it's what I used to do all the time. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes I still do this. If my blank heated curler is out of batteries, I still do this, even though it's something that you should not do. And that was it, until everything I was doing wasn't working anymore. And then I found YouTube by doing a search for how to do your makeup at 50 years old or something like that. And a green eye the most beautiful green eye I'd ever seen popped up in the search results, and I clicked on it, and it was Jaclyn Hill at a place called YouTube. And the rest is history. Believe it or not, it smells exactly like a Lancome lipstick. And as you saw, I wasn't scared at all to put it on. One of the reasons that I changed and started using eyeliner in the waterline is because of that freckle, mole, whatever it appeared one day. And don't you know, every time I go to the eye doctor, he wants me to let him cut it out. And I'm like, is it cancerous? No, not cancerous. I'm like, it's not obstructing my view. It's not cancerous. It's going to cause a divot. Why would I do that? It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's unique, but I do get tired of people saying you have mascara in there, and it's not. It's a mole. So I will cover it up with eyeliner when I do my makeup. But you guys see me all the time without my makeup, and if I don't have makeup on, I don't worry about it because you can tell that I don't have mascara in there, that it's actually a mole. It's a little much on the bottom here, the eyeliner. It's a lot more heavy than I would go now, but I would still go out looking like this. I don't think it looks that bad. But this look was the catalyst to me changing everything. What was your makeup routine before you started watching YouTube? Or is it exactly the same? How many products do you guys typically use on your face? And do you ever double product? Do you ever use your lipstick as a blush? Do you ever use your mascara as an eyeliner? So always remember that I love you and you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not feeling particularly blessed, if you're feeling kind of down in the dumps, just be a blessing to somebody else and it will make you feel so good inside. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
I already have my hair done, which is boo. It's backwards. I'm doing a TikTok thing. I'm inventing my own. Ooh, ooh. This is actually not gonna do the Batcave Batman. What? Alright, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Dun 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 dun. This. I know. You're trying to figure it out. Don't even, because it will make no sense either way. Look. Look at this. It fits perfectly right there. Oh my gosh, your nose looks so deformed. Sorry, that needed to come out bad. Better out than in is what I always say. Okay, I took that from Shrek. And as you can tea, here's my tea. I must really want to drink. It's subliminal. A girl gotta do what a girl gotta do when you got no money. When you're poor, you gotta do what you gotta do.